Welcome ladies and gentlemen to this Age of Empires 4 build order tutorial for the Chinese civilization, and today we're going to do a water map build order, also used for hybrid maps. We're going to queue up villagers from our town centre, take one villager from the starting 6 to build a dock, and the remaining 5 villagers will go to Straggler Tree. Take our scout out and about to find sheep, find our opponent, do scouting things, and then once the new town centre villagers are coming out, they're going to be going to food, the shorefish there, so 2 to the shorefish. And then what we'll do is just click on one of the Straggler Tree villagers, because once they've carried 5 wood, we need to force drop off. So we're going to force drop off once they've got 5 wood, and then go back to Straggler Tree. Once they've dropped off, as soon as that's happened, you must queue up that fishing ship as soon as you can. And then you will get population blocked just for a few seconds or so. It's not a big deal, because you're going to be building a house very soon anyway. New villagers from the town centre, once you've got 2 to food, will go to Straggler Tree. Take 2 from the shorefish to build a house as soon as you can afford it, and then back to the shorefish. The idea of this build order is to get that fishing ship out really nice and quick and early. Just to let you know as well, a lot of credit goes to Kanoki, a chap who's done a lot of build order work, and I talked to him about the build orders, and this is very much I think what he does. There might be some slight variations, but it's pretty much the inspirations come from his build orders, so huge shout out to him. And yeah, we're going to be getting food from the shorefish and the fishing ships. As soon as you can afford the next fishing ship, just queue it up and you're rocking and rolling. As we said, new villagers now will go to Straggler Tree. We want to get up to 9 in total. We also want to get up to 9 fishing ships as well. We don't want to build any more fishing ships after that, because once we do get to the feudal age, we're going to go for the military ships, of course. It's probably worth mentioning at this point that I do actually have PDF versions of my build orders, so if it's something that interests you, do check out the video description. We'll have some information there. If you already have access to PDFs, then it'll be there on the most updated version. Now we're reaching that 9 villager mark on wood, which is really critical, because that's when we're going to be queuing up an imperial official. And that imperial official will actually supervise a lumber camp, which we will build very soon. Obviously keep building those fishing ships. It's important that you do that as soon as you can afford it. And we've got 9 villagers on wood now, so we're going to get an imperial official. And once the imperial official does come out, we're actually going to take out all these wood villagers and build a lumber camp. What's important is that you don't finish building the lumber camp until it's being supervised, because you want that supervision. You want the villagers to drop off the wood whilst the lumber camp is being supervised, just like it is now. Now, it could be done a bit cleaner, but as long as you get it done, it's not a problem. And as you can see now, as soon as that lumber camp is built, the villagers will drop off the wood, and it's supervised as well. Okay, now that we've got 9 villagers on wood, we're going to take the imperial official to actually pick up gold from the dock, and we're going to get 1 more villager to wood. So that will make 10 in total on wood, and now we're going to rally new villagers to go out to gold. We're going to build a house with the villager from wood, and once the imperial official does come out and collect that gold and deposit it back in the town centre, he'll go to supervise wood again. And so there we have it. We've got 10 villagers on wood, and so now we're going to send the next 3 villagers from the town centre to gold, and of course build that mining camp. The imperial official has just come back and deposited that gold from the dock, and is going to go back to supervising the lumber camp. And really from here, just to discuss the strategies forward, once you do get to that feudal age, now you can actually go up with either landmark really. We're going to go up with the Imperial Academy instead of the Barbican of the Sun. If you're worried about aggression coming from your opponent, it's probably unlikely at this timing, but it could, and therefore you might want to think about going for the Barbican of the Sun. But in this particular demonstration, we're going to go with the Imperial Academy, and then obviously get another Imperial official in the feudal age. We're going to force drop off a little bit here, get some gold from the Imperial official. Once we hit 2 villagers on gold, there's that 3rd villager on gold now. And then, yeah, the next thing really we need to think about is getting that 2nd dock, which we can't really afford just yet. We will place it as soon as we can. I think the next thing really going to need to build is a house. So we've kept up fishing ship production, as you can imagine. Now that we've got 3 villagers on gold, the next 2 villagers will go to food. Now we actually go to the sheep underneath the town centre, because these villagers will actually build the landmark. As you can see, taking a villager off of wood to build a house. And yeah, we're looking good here. Not much more to really think about. Just force drop off a little bit to get to that next age up. We're going to go up with the Imperial Academy, as we can see. And yeah, new villagers from the town centre. The next 2 at least, anyway, will go to build that Imperial Academy. Alright, now we can afford a 2nd dock. So that's what we will do. And we're going to be queuing up or getting the 9th fishing ship. We don't want to build any more than 9, because we need to save up the wood for the military ships in the feudal age. So we're just going to move those villagers from the shorefish to build that 2nd dock and go back to shorefish again. We're going to wait for that 2nd villager to come out to the Imperial Academy. There we are. There's 3 in total building the landmark. And now from here on, really, for the build, the new villagers will go to wood. And this is the point where you have to think about what your opponent might be up to, scout them, do they have docks of their own? They most likely will, because really on a map like this, Mediterranean and most water maps, you kind of need to actually take water. You'll be left behind if you don't. And what we'll do as well, once you hit 100 gold, you're going to send the villagers from gold to wood. As you can see, we overmined there a little bit, not too much, but not the biggest deal there, because we will be getting double broad axe in the next stage. We just, pick up some gold with the Imperial Official when we can as well. And now that we've got to the next stage at 5 minutes 30 seconds, we've queued up 2 archer ships already. You can go for other combinations, maybe a springald ship. You can mix it up however you like. The most important thing is you start producing military ships. As you can see, we've got 3 archer ships actually already queued up. And we've got double broad axe queued up and it's being supervised. So that will come in super fast as well. The rally point is still on wood. And, once your military ships come out, you'll be going forward. Make sure you build houses. You don't want to get population blocked too quickly. So very important. Once you do hit feudal age, 3 key things. Build your military ships, get double broad axe, and queue up another Imperial Official. And from here on in, you've got kind of 3 options. Well, first of all, you need to win the waters. You've got to fight hard on the water to win it if you can. And then once you do win it, or hopefully you will win it, then think about either feudal age aggression with 1 town center. Maybe think about getting the Song Dynasty and staying on 1 town center. And maybe think about going for a fast castle, especially if you won the waters. You can get a castle age very quickly with the Chinese, and of course then you'll need to focus on getting gold. Once you have won the waters, of course, continue to build fishing ships. I hope you guys enjoyed this build order tutorial for the Chinese, and if you did, do give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all things Age of Empires 4.